Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzana, MetabolicMasterpiece.com. I got some footage from a recent muscle activation technique session that I had with Mitch, and afterwards he got me on the bench press and put me through a killer warm-up leading up to my chest workout to really maximize my mind-muscle connection with my pecs, get a killer freaking pump. I highly recommend you give it a try. Let's get to her. So we're starting off with just the weight of the bar here, which is more than enough to kick off this warm-up, and Mitch has given me some instruction to create some inward intention, squeeze my hands together, which automatically engages the pecs, and then he's touching my pecs to get me to contract them even harder, get my mind in that muscle. We're varying the tempo throughout this range of motion, so starting off nice and slow, pick up the pace as you get towards the middle, then slow it down as you get towards the bottom, brief pause. Start nice and slow, pick up the pace as you get towards the middle, then slow it down as you get towards the top. I'm squeezing inward with about 70% of my effort right now to kick things off, and squeezing my pecs, contracting them with about 70% of my effort. So Mitch is constantly giving me cues here to squeeze inwards, to contract my pecs. He's getting me to flare out my elbows a bit more there, and that always feels more natural to me. I feel a hell of a lot more tension in my pecs when my elbows are flared out. I can't go as heavy when I do this, but I'm better off feeling the tension exactly where I want it than loading a hell of a lot more weight on the bar and using other muscles to compensate. Now we're adding a little bit more weight on the bar, so we only got 10 pounds a side, and I am squeezing a hell of a lot harder here. So he's got his hands in between the bar. He's not adding any resistance. His hands are just placed there for me to squeeze in, to give me that cue to squeeze in and touch his fingers, touch his hands, to squeeze in harder. And he's helping me control the tempo. I'm stopping right there. This is something that Mitch tested on me today, is looking at my range of motion. I am not built to bring that bar all the way down to my chest, and it's something that I've always felt uncomfortable doing. I find when that bar gets too low, my shoulders start to get involved too much, the anterior delts, so I am not built to get down there. Same thing with the back exercises. For a row, I can't touch my stomach. For a pull down, I can't touch my collarbone. I'm just not built to do it. It may look like I'm going too heavy and shortening my range of motion, and that's just not the case with me. I'm working within my own personal range of motion. This has been killer. The tension is ridiculous. It really helps having someone there cueing you throughout the entire movement. Now this inward intention, this is stuff that I learned from IFBB Pro Ben Pekulski 3 years ago while following his Hypertrophy Max program, and it made a big difference in enhancing that mind-muscle connection with me and really maximizing, squeezing every bit of potential out of every single rep that I'm performing. And Mitch is also RTS certified resistance training specialist, and Ben's gone through that program. So this is that's a study that they picked this technique up from. Someone bumped into my camera there. This last set, I'm going extra slow, so we got a little bit more weight on the bar. I am slowing down the movement, the tempo even more. I'm squeezing in as hard as I can. I'm contracting my pecs as hard as I can. So you can see my pecs are already pumped. And I've only done the bar 10 pounds and now 15 pounds. And just all that blood is flowing directly to my pecs. It's been incredible for enhancing my mind-muscle connection. It really led to an incredible chest workout for me. It's been an eye-opening experience. I really hope that you give this a try. It's a great warm-up before your chest workout. This is a struggle. My arms are shaking like crazy here. Enjoyed every second of it. I hope you enjoyed this. Catch you soon.